Hello friends, my name is Verdin and I'm the managing attorney at Verdin Law Firm. We're a firm specializing in immigration law with a focus on investor visas, E2 visas to be specific. So one of the most common questions, or probably the most common question that I get from an E2 applicant is, how much should I invest? How much to invest before applying for the E2 visa? So the answer to that question is, well, it depends. It depends because the government does not set a limit. It does not set a minimum amount of investment before applying for the E2 visa. So how much? How much to invest? Well, we have to look to the laws. The laws say substantial. You have to invest a substantial amount. So what is a substantial amount? Well, to answer the substantial amount, you first have to identify the total cost of the business that you want to acquire, startup. You literally have to list out each of the expenses or capital expenditures that you need to do so that you could open the doors for that business. Once you identify that total, you then want to invest as close to 100% as possible. If you were to show that you invested 100% of the total cost, then you would meet the substantiality test. Okay? Now, the government is willing to give grace. That means that sometimes you don't have to show 100% of matching the total cost. And under what circumstances are they willing to do that? I'll tell you. When the total costs are very high, the government is willing to give grace and not require you to invest 100% of the total expenses. Imagine a hotel where it would cost millions of dollars. The government will not require you to invest 100% of the total expenses. So one test that you can do is, if the business requires less than $100,000 to open the doors, well, try to match 100% of that. That's why the number of $100,000 usually gets thrown around. It's just a test to do. But you should do a careful analysis of all the costs and check how much money you're willing to match towards your total cost.